So today is the beginning of the third day. I woke up and today was probably the best quality sleep that I've had, but the strongest inner demons. But the best quality sleep that I had. I think because I still woke up in the middle of the night, but I think it's mainly because I popped these right here, these melatonin gummies. So since I popped them, it helped me sleep better. So it's good. So I had better quality sleep. Still not like really, still not good, but much better. I probably got like legit 7.5, 8 hours maybe, because I went to sleep at 8 and it's 7 already. So, but a lot of that was like, some of that was like just laying in the bed trying to fall asleep. But I got better, more sleep than before. Today's objectives is to walk into the Burger King and to ask for the manager and to ask if they're hiring. That's the number one objective for today. That's the number 2 objective. The number 1 objective today is to, the number 1 objective for today is to relieve like the inner turmoil that I have. So like to bring the inner turmoil down. That's the number 1 objective. So I'm gonna do some cardio. My body's pretty sore from the gym, so I'm gonna do some cardio instead of weights today. A little bit of abs, and then a little bit of a stronger meditation session, just to bring the inner turmoil down more. You know, I have to bring that down because that's the most important. Like getting worked up over something that you shouldn't get worked up over, and also the mentality with the whole thing. Like I shouldn't be stressing. It's just a video game. It's just a game. But you know how it is. Like you do something different, the body's not used to it. The mind isn't used to it. I think the body isn't used to it. The mind is just whatever, but the body isn't used to it. So the body starts sending random impulses of like, don't do this thing. And that's just the natural way of what it is. So I'm gonna just use the techniques that I learned that could bring the body to more ease. That's the main objective for today. The second main objective is to walk into Burger King and ask if they're hiring. And see if they're hiring and see if we get hired. That's basically it. Yeah. And to bring myself to more ease, and then to look at this whole thing with a different perspective. You know, believe in myself that it is possible. I can be confident in it. I can be relaxed in it. And I can go for this thing that I'm trying to go for. And I can be really good at it. And it is possible, even if I am working 8 hours a day. It's still possible to practice. It's still possible to get good practice. And it's possible to get good sleep. And it's possible to do all of it. It's possible to be happy about it all. So I just need to look at it with a different perspective instead of just saying, oh, it's not possible. I have to say it is possible. Because all the mentality. But yeah, that's it for the third day clip. Yeah. Got a little bit of overwhelm right there about, oh my God, I have to upload a video every day. And it's really not a big deal. Because all I am is just talking to the camera. Even something like this, if it's just one clip, that's fine. See, I already started. All I have to do is upload this. And then that would be the third day. Yeah, basically we'll stop uploading daily until we reach that A-list level actor. And yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, that's this clip. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll let you know after getting to my body to more ease. I'll let you know after I walk into the Burger King, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about this practice thing and how I feel about how I could do the practice even with everything else that I'm doing. And yeah, practicing the acting techniques, of course, which is like one of the most important parts. So yeah, it's just a game, we're playing it. So I just got an automated message. There is a loud ass train in the background, so I have to speak up. But I think I got this yesterday, which is they saw my application. So I think they'll get back to me. I don't know if I should go in and walk in there and get a more direct response from the manager, or if I should just wait a couple days until they get my application and then so that I wait for an actual human to respond to me, because I think a bot just responded to me. So I either wait a couple days, or I just go straight up and say, yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. And say, ask them if they're hiring and shit. I have to see. I'm gonna ask my dad maybe. I ask my mom maybe if I should just go in there. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'm about to do that right now. Okay, so I just learned something pretty significant, which is definitely, unless you know this person is a 100% positive person, if this person has an experience of being negative in some regard, and you've seen it multiple times, of any chance they've been negative in some regard, do not tell them. All right, especially with important life decisions. Because look at this. I'm applying to Burger King not to make this as my career. Who the fuck applies to Burger King to make it their career? This is just so I can earn some cash so I can purchase the things I need in order to pursue this acting career. Okay, I just need the photo shoot, and I just need a year's subscription to Backstage, and then a couple of side money for traveling to the city to go to the actual auditions that I need to go to. That's it. And it's not long that I'm gonna work there. I just need to rack up maybe like $3,000, right? And then use that $3,000 to purchase all the things I need to purchase. And then I'm never working there again, honestly. I might find a different job in another place, but I'm never working there again. That's just the quick initial start. That's it. It's very simple. And my dad was hesitant on working there. He thinks there's no future in it. That's why I'm not gonna be there for a long time, bro. Who the freak is gonna work there? Of course there's no future in it. But I can't be mad at him for that, because people don't see the vision. All they see is this kid's working at Burger King. They don't see exactly what I'm trying to do, unless you want to explain it to them. But even then, it's like they already destroyed the vision, because they're like already spewed out a bunch of negative shit towards the foundation. It's like you can't be mad at them for that. That's just the human life. They just project their ideologies onto you, and I'm not. And I choose not to be mad at my dad. I choose not to hold any grudges. But you know, the human being, there's still some essence of holding on to a grudge, saying, bro, you don't understand my plan. It's like, you see, even that, it's like just worthless baggage that I have to hold on to. You don't understand my plan. Like, who cares, my brother? Do your plan and be happy about it. That's what you really got to do. So, yeah, be very, very cautious about telling people your plans, because they will project their insecurities onto you. It's just a thing. And it's like, this is just a family, bro. Out there is probably 10 times worse, because you might be doing something out in the open and you might get hate for it. And people saying, don't do this, give up. And it's some real shit. So there's something that has to be broken through, where you don't give a shit about what anybody says. And this is probably the biggest barrier of doing anything in life, is not caring what others think. 99% of the battle is yourself. And that is a battle to yourself, because when you're out there doing your thing, somebody says some shit, yourself is the one who cares. So it's like, this battle is, this thing to succeed is all yourself. It's you against you. It's like you go out and someone's like, you're not gonna fucking do that, you're worthless. And it's like, you can choose to listen to that. You can choose to even hold on to it. You can choose to not respond and still feel the pain from it. Or you can choose to not feel any pain from it, which is like the number one goal, is to, like, when somebody says something, or let's say you didn't perform the way you want to perform in a particular thing. You didn't perform the way you want to perform in a particular thing, and and then why would you feel bad about it? You just didn't do it the right way that time. Or you don't get accepted to land the role that you wanted, or the job. Don't get offended by it. You know, this is the biggest thing that like, I know it's there. I know it's there. Like, that ability to just be whole in the moment and not hold on to any single grudge, no matter what. The grudge of failing, the grudge of a critic, the grudge of not doing the best you can, to just keep flowing. It's the number one goal. It's the number one goal. And it should be done with anything, like working at Burger King, no holding on to no grudges, and feeling blissful. because you know where you know this is what you're consciously doing. You're consciously choosing this. You're not unconsciously choosing it. You're consciously choosing this path. I will say this though. One thing I have to really take into account is when I get the money, I have to go really serious on this acting thing. Like I have to get really good at it. And I have to get really good at being brave and not caring what anybody people think. Like if that thing doesn't get crossed out, then you'll never be there. You'll never get there. If it doesn't get crossed out to a significant degree, if you can't perform under pressure, you'll never get there. So I have to really be good at performing under pressure. I have to have so much balls that I can go out right now because I consciously choose to and hold this camera up and talk to this camera while I'm walking down the street in public in New York City or some shit, right? Or I'm in a freaking gym, or I'm in like a coffee establishment and there's a bunch of people in the coffee establishment and I'm talking to this phone the exact way I'm talking to it right now, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Like that shit has to happen. And you look crazy and shit like that, but it's just the facts. That's what has to happen. You have to have, and you can't feel anything from that. If you can get to the point where you don't feel anything from that, you can do anything. So I know exactly what I need to do. I know what I need to do. It's just the fear of doing it. But that's what I want to say now. And I'm going to figure this out. So the number one priority today is ease myself. Bring my body and mind to more ease. The number two things today is to walk into the Burger King and ask if they're hiring and tell them I sent an application online for this location. That's the number two thing. Number three thing after that, I mean, we'll see what happens after that. Whatever happens after the Burger King thing, then we'll go from there, right? It's not long. You got this, Julius. Just want to say that. Just talking to the camera, just to talk to the camera. It's a documentary, so it's really just every step of the process that I have on film until I reach that A-list actor level. Big couple things that I'm noticing. I just went to the gym, just did cardio. I feel a lot more relaxed. I have to dial down the time that I'm spending in the shower. I tend to spend a lot of time in the shower because I'm kind of using it as a vice. You know, I shouldn't be that long. It's because like the water's hot and I'm relaxing in it and I just want to stay there forever. But it's like a vice. I'm wasting time doing that. I'm not wasting time, but like it's essentially wasting time. I mean, the body dies. Like, we're gonna die one day, so. An idea popped in my head, but it's really something in the distant future that I don't really have to worry about too much now. And that is, maybe I could do in the summer, I can be a lifeguard. I can do that as a summer job, but that's so far in the future. It's like, I shouldn't worry about it now. The main thing now is just to take this shower that I'm about to take, do this yoga that I'm about to do, breathing exercises and a meditation to bring my mind and body to more ease, and then eat this food that I'm about to eat, and then go to Burger King and tell them I sent an application online, and then just work there for a month or two. And I really, work there for a month or two and really dial into this practice. Like, yeah, it might be 9 to 5. It might take up a chunk of the day, but I really need to dial into practicing acting every single day. Reading this book, this acting book that I have from a famous, well-known theater, like one of the first founders of the theater, Russian guy. I really understand his principles and really practice them and try to get better with them. While I still can, even if it's 3 hours of practice, I can still get 3 hours of practice, you know? And another thing is facing the fears, you know? Not being scared to act, not being scared to go to an audition. That's gonna be the next roadblock. Because right now, believe it or not, like going to Burger King and signing up for a job there, it's stepping out of my comfort zone, believe it or not. So, and the next thing to step out of my comfort zone will be, after I get the money, will be the photo shoot. Another big stumbling block that will make this documentary a lot better is to be able to film in public. So if I go get the photo shoot, I can just film the photo, like I can film, okay, today I'm getting the photo shoot like in the waiting area or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that is the big ordeals that I'm doing. But I already told you the main things: shower, meditation, food, go to Burger King, tell them I applied online, get the job, earn the money, purchase a photo shoot, get backstage for a whole year, get enough money to start get enough money to start like being able to pay for transportation to go to the auditions or self-tapes or place, yeah, and then get landing parts and getting better at the skill. Not being afraid to record in public when I go to those places, because it just makes for a more fearless person. Not caring what anybody thinks. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Okay, so I just went to the Burger King and I told them that I applied online on Indeed. Spoke to the manager. I was a bit nervous going in because I never done nothing like that before. So it's obvious that I'm gonna be a bit nervous. And a couple things. I think I wasn't as nervous because it's not a busy town that I'm in. So that's probably why I wasn't as nervous. Because it was kind of like a one-to-one, just two guys there. Older folk. They seem pretty old. They seem quite old. I think the biggest challenge if I do get hired, oh yeah, gotta mention that. What the heck happened? Oh yeah, he says there's a few people in front of me, so hey, it is what it is. And then he asked if I ever did it before, which I haven't, so I have no experience. So that's probably a factor. Yeah, that's probably a factor in it all. But I went there. I already sent my resume. I think a big thing though, one of the guys asked is, can you do weekends? And I said, yeah, I could do weekends. So I think I could get hired for the weekends shifts. And yeah, think like those types of shifts where the days that they don't want to be there. Yeah. But also he said, have you ever done this before? And I said, no. So that's another thing. I've never done it before, but I can learn how to do it. Once I learn how to do it, I do it. And yeah, he says there's a few people in front of me, but it's cool though. I'm not gonna be there very long. I'm gonna be there for like 2 months probably, just to stack up a few bands, and then never work there again. I just need a few bands, just like a band or two in the reservoir. Yeah, that's what I need, and then I'm done working in that job. It'll be hard for about like a month or two. It's gonna be difficult, but I'll learn it. Yeah, I was a bit nervous going in, but I'm settled. I mean, we'll see. If they hire me, then they just train me and I figure it out. But yeah, I think the fact that I said I could work weekends at any time is a big deal. Like I didn't request any hours. I think that's what's that would get me hired, but we'll see. Oh yeah, okay. So I wanted to make one more clip. The hardest thing is gonna be to not eat that food. Do not eat that fucking Burger King food. Like you might be lazy, might be tired one day, and then you're gonna start building a habit of eating that food when you're tired. Don't eat that fucking food, Julius. It's just 2 months of work. Be disciplined. Don't eat that damn food. That's it. Don't eat that damn food, and you'll be straight. Do your 2 months where I don't know how much money exactly I want to earn. I'm not sure how much it's gonna pay. I'll definitely go through 1 month, and after the first month, I'll decide, okay, I'm gonna stop here, and bam. Don't eat that food. That's gonna be the biggest challenge. If I get hired, we'll see. You know, all in all, this is a big step for me. It's Burger King. It's not a big deal. It's whatever, but like, this is a big step for me. I never done something like this before. I'm a late learner, as you could say. It took me a while to start doing this types of things, but it's a big step for me. I'm not gonna be there long. That's one thing I really have to like really sit with is I'm not gonna be there long
Don't eat the fucking food there. Like, literally, don't eat the food at all. Anytime of it, like, ever. Like, that whole 2 months that I'm working there, or whoever, how much I'm gonna work there, do not touch that damn food at all. Like, literally. You can't have it. You can't build a habit of eating that food. Like, I have to stay disciplined for the time that I'm there. It's gonna be hard there because the people there, they probably eat it, this, that, and stuff. And it's not even sure. It's not even certain that I'm hired. But I did say I could work weekends, so I probably will be on the tougher hours. But it's fine. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's a big step for me. I'm not gonna be here long. I really have to sit down with myself after, if I do get the job and I have been working there. I really have to go all in on this acting thing. Like, that's one thing as well, as like the fear that I would have to pursue and to hold this camera in front of people while walking to the streets of New York City, to be talking to a camera in a freaking room of some sort where I'm auditioning. That type of stuff, those types of fears have to get broken, if I'm gonna do this whole thing. And yeah, and to be able to go to the audition and actually do good and get the part and practice the acting stuff. And yeah, it's a journey, and this is my journey. It's life. It's not that big of a deal. Take it easy, just relax. It's a game, okay? You're gonna play this game. It's like I'm getting a little bit of skill points. It's like you're playing GTA. Okay, you do this mission right here to get a little bit of money, so you could purchase something else, so you can do a better mission, right? Something that you need for the mission. I'm doing the GTA side mission right now, working at Burger King to earn some quick cash, so I can use that money to get a better mission, to go after a bigger mission further down the game. That's what I'm doing. It's just that fucking simple. See, listen, it's possible that I can get a big role in less than 6 months. It's very doable, yes. Depending on how much locked in I am, how much I improve, and how much I'm getting better, it's 100% possible to land a big role, something that pays a decent chunk of change. But it's like, if I were to get to the Oscar level, if I were to get to the A-list level in 5 years' time, I mean, bro, that's great in itself. That, like, I'm 22. I'd be 27 years old, bro. I'd be 27 years old. I've done a big movies. Like, it would be great. So 5 years of just putting your head down and just going for it, you can do it. Facing your fears. The quicker you can go through these certain obstacles of facing your fears, the better. So yeah, gotta work on it. Type shit. Wait, sneeze break. Oh, never mind. I just sneezed a couple times. Okay, hold on. I need like a tissue. Yep, you did hear some bottles. I gotta pick those up. Okay. So I just did how much I would get paid for 2 months of work. Approximately 8 paychecks, I think. Yeah. Right? I think so, yeah. So it's saying that I would get paid $3,937. This is after tax, approximately. That's how much money I would have after 60 days of work. Now look, I'm not, bro, after I don't know if I'm gonna be there for 60 days. All I know is that I'm not doing that shit for a very long time. Hell no. If I even get hired. But if I don't get hired, I'll probably do something else that's similar pay. Anyways, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Fucking, okay, 3,937. Okay, and I'm also gonna get a photographer. So I need a photographer to do headshots, which would probably, I'm just gonna go high and I'm gonna say 300. So minus 300 for 1 hour of a photo shoot. That's 3,637. Okay, minus 200, which is a full year subscription to Backstage. Minus 200. That's 3,437. So then after all those deductions, I have $3,437 left to basically travel to the places where I need to audition and shit. Yeah, the place where I need to audition and shit. I'll probably take a couple of that money and pay for this mentorship from this kid, just to get his opinion on everything, like his advice. So I can probably pay for that. Yeah, $3,000 to work with type shit. Okay, that's the plan. I mean, 60 days of working. Also, I really have to. Oh yeah, I'll tell this after. I really have to fucking. I really gotta fucking. Motherfuck. I really gotta fucking. The fuck was I gonna say? I really gotta fucking lock in, my nigga. No, I really got to. Even when I'm working, I really still have to practice my acting. I have to practice my acting still. Even when I'm working, I have to practice it. I have to practice my acting even when I'm working. So I have to read this book. I might as well practice it right now. I'm not doing anything. I'll practice it right now. Right? And get better at that. And then learn all about the business and stuff. And then, yeah, even when I'm working still. And then after those 260 days, yeah, because then that would make a productive 60 days. It would make a productive 60 days of working approximately. And then I'm quitting that and never joining that job again. And probably have to get definitely a better job, but I'm not sure what job I would get. But I definitely need a better job than that in order to like make more money so I can have more money to sit down on. Yeah. Yo, okay, this is what I was gonna say. If this YouTube shit like somehow pops off, this YouTube shit probably won't pop off, and I'm not saying this like this is just my mindset with it, but like I'm saying like it could pop off anytime, right? Like any video could just go crazy. It's possible. But it's really hard for people to watch you in these stages where nothing exciting is going on. So chances are there's the possibility that the video does well, but chances are that the video does not do well. But it's okay. This video is just for documentary. This series will age like fine wine, technically. It would age like some fine fucking wine. But yeah, this series will age like some fine wine. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, and if this shit pops off, like it'll probably pop off when I do something kind of exciting, like I'm actually filming in public, doing something specific, right? It'll probably do good. Going to an audition and actually filming myself at the audition. That's when the shit would probably be fucking popping, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have some ideas of what I can do in the future, but that's basically it. Yeah, that's when that bitch will be popping. Yeah, I'm just thinking and shit. Yeah, and if YouTube gets popping and I can earn some money off of YouTube, like I'm good. If I could just earn a couple band, like a band a month off of YouTube, I'm good. I'm great. That means I could pay for travel to go to auditions, and I can just fully focus on this acting thing, and I'm great. But YouTube, this series is gonna be a little bit boring until something exciting happens. Until I'm basically that dude, like I'm that dude and shit. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of this clip. I might be done with videos today. Maybe I will add one more clip in. We'll see. If something I really need to say something, like really need to say something. But this might just be the final clip of the day. Because I did exactly the goals that I said I was going to do, which was bring my body more at ease, which I attempted to do it by meditating and doing my breathing exercises, and going in person to apply. I did those two things today. That's what I said I was going to do today, and I did them. So today's video could be done today, but we'll see. I think today was day 3, I think. Yeah, that's basically it.